in a little less than a month, you may have your first female president. I sincerely hope for you that you do, because the alternative... Okay, we won't get into that. Okay. I don't want to brag, but the Irish have beat you to it by some ways. Back in November 1990, Ireland elected its first...
At the 2024 Time 100 Next Gala, Bridgerton actor Nicola Coughlan highlighted the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict by wearing an Artists for Ceasefire pin. She called on U.S. President Joe Biden and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer to stop sending arms to Israel, release hostages, and provide aid to Gaza. Coughlan emphasized the need for peace, noting that the majority of Palestinians and Israelis desire to live without violence. This public stand is part of her broader advocacy for a ceasefire, despite facing backlash in her career. The gala coincided with the one-year anniversary of the war, which has resulted in significant casualties. Over 500 artists have joined the Artists for Ceasefire movement. Nicola Coughlan calls for the U.S. to stop sending arms to Israel. Bridgerton actor Nicola Coughlan donned an Artists for Ceasefire pin on the red carpet of the 2024 Time 100 Next Gala in Manhattan on Wednesday night, as the collective calls for a permanent ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. Coughlan said she wore the pin as a call for U.S. President Joe Biden and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer to stop sending arms to Israel, to release the hostages, and to send aid into Gaza. It's a call for peace. It's a call for everybody to try and find peace within that region, Coughlan added. The gala took place just 2 days after the one-year anniversary of the Israel-Hamas war, which began on October 7, 2023. More than 41,000 people in Gaza have died, and nearly 97,000 others injured, according to the Hamas-run Gaza Ministry of Health. The war began after Hamas killed 1,200 people and kidnapped another 250 on what became the bloodiest day in Jewish history since the Holocaust. Coughlan used her toast as a moment to again highlight the war in Gaza, referencing the influence U.S. leadership can have to help de-escalate tensions and bring forward peace between Palestinians and Israelis. The majority of Palestinians and Israelis want to live in peace, not endure any more violence. Please help them find the path of peace. This isn't the first time Coughlan has been vocal in her call for a ceasefire, wearing the pin to the 2024 Emmys, and throughout Bridgerton Season 3 promotion, for which she says she has faced some disapproval. You do get told, you won't get work, you won't do this. But I also think, deep down, if you know that you're coming from a place of, I don't want any innocent people to suffer, then I'm not worried about people's reactions, the Time 100 Next honoree told Teen Vogue in an April interview. More than 500 artists have their names included on the Artists for Ceasefire site, including Channing Tatum, Quinta Brunson, and Gigi Hadid, though other artists not featured on the list, such as Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas, have also sported the red pin. The Time 100 Next Gala was presented by Toyota, Discover Puerto Rico, Glenfiddich Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, and Fiji Water.